Hi guys, Joseph here. Today we're doing another Joseph car video, and today we're doing another video on my 2002 Volvo V70, and today we're doing the thermostat. This is a Volvo part I got off Amazon. Here it is. This is the thermostat. This is the box it comes into. Small box today. Thermostat kit. Comes with a gasket. And obviously what you would expect to find. The thermostat. This is it. You can also tell it's made in Germany, which is a genuine part. And that's the part. It says Volvo. So this is 100% a genuine part. Yep, it's all functioning. That's it. That's go on the car. And yes, it's been very cold lately. And yes, as I can tell, my thermostat's gone because my engine never gets up to temperature. It's always like 2 lines away from normal temperature. And I can see it comes down to 3 lines away sometimes. It just fluctuates the whole time. Temperature sometimes gets warmer, then it gets colder. It's never the same. So I'm condemning the thermostat's gone. So this is it. Comes with all the part, gasket, all that. To renew this. So now let's get over to the car right now. Right guys, to start this job off, we're going to start by obviously open the hood. And to open the hood on this car, it's just in here. It's currently 27 degrees out. It's freezing cold. 27 Fahrenheit, minus 2.5 in Celsius. And we're doing the thermostat. And here we go. Oh, the hood struts still work. Here we are at the engine. And yes, this is our thermostat right here. And yes, to start, what we're going to do is just disconnect the coolant temperature sensor just to get it out our way a bit. So that's the start. We're going to start by actually my glove off for this bit. I'm going to disconnect the coolant temperature sensor, which just gets that out of the way. Right, now we're going to take the timing belt cover off, the timing cover right here, and all there is 2 T30 Torx bits. They're not in that tight. I'm in gloves just to keep warm. So cold out here. I need a working thermostat in this. These gloves are nice and grippy. You'll see why I'm getting these off in a minute. One at the back. So grippy gloves. They are not that tight. Right guys, the way I ended up undoing this bolt, but before you forget, here's a tab here and a tab at the back to remove the timing belt cover. So you like to lift the power steering reservoir up a bit. There you go, takes the timing belt cover out away, and that gives us access to the back bolt. There's 2 bolts here. I'm just going to try and crack it loose. That loosened up, no problem. Now what I'm going to do, before I continue there, at least I've got them both cracked loose. I've actually unplugged my coolant temperature sensor, which is plugged here. I'm leaving that unplugged. So now I'm going to pause. Right guys, under the car there's a little hole under here. We're going to drain a bit of coolant. See this hole there? Well, there's a little, you can put a 13mm deep socket up there and drain the antifreeze. I'm going to mount you while I quickly do that. I'm not going to take the bolt out altogether because I'm not doing a complete coolant change. So I'm only going to drain a bit just so I can get my thermostat removed. That's all. Shouldn't be very tight in here at all. Just don't use a big ratchet if you're going to tighten this up. So yeah, just put this on your end. There you go. That's enough, and you'll probably see it starts draining slowly. So you can have a slow drain and speed that drain up, guys. What you do. Right, now we're going to just undo this and you'll see it start come out faster. Should be coming out faster. Which is what's happening. I'm not draining it very fastly here. Because all I'm doing is removing a bit. There you go. If you look closely, there's our coolant draining. I'm only draining a bit of antifreeze. Just all I'm doing is allowing enough. Just to get the thermostat out. That's all I'm draining a bit for. I could speed it up a bit if I undo this a bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull my glove off for this bit, just because I need to just feel what I'm doing here. Just to help this a bit. I don't want to do that. That's it. And when you're satisfied that you drain enough, there you go. When you've got enough drained, all you do, try not to get it on the floor like I did, or make a complete mess of it. And all we're going to do is just pinch it up. That's it, just pinch it by hand. And now I'm just going to pause here. So now, got the coolant drained, we shouldn't get much mess up here. And just done the back. make sure your engine's not too warm when you do this. It should minimise the mess up here. Then just remove the back one. Didn't want to make a mess. Trying to minimise my mess. Right guys, now I've got the thermostat coolant out. Now once you pull this out of the way, our thermostat should lift. That's the engine. The old thermostat out. Just put that aside for a minute. Right, here's our new thermostat we've got here. So before we can put it in, you stick the new gasket on. It was like that. And when you put it in, there you go, in it goes. Right guys, just a bit of switch of camera, but I've just put the new thermostat in, as you just saw. I've rotated it a little bit just to get this down. What I've done is I've flattened it out, and I've actually, my Torx bits did strip one of them, so what I've done is I've just found some old bolts in the garage, and I've just torqued these to 10 Newton meters. I don't exactly see a Torx back for it, so I just think 10 Newton meters will do. Now I've torqued that down, what we're going to do is reconnect our coolant temperature sensor. There it is. There you go. Add that in. Now going to add the cover, the plastic timing belt cover. Now that's in, just going to put it in at the back. That's it, you just got one of these at the back, you've got to pretty much feel for it. There you go. You just put your 2 Torx 30 bits in. Just like I'm doing there. I'm actually just going to tighten them up off camera. Oh yeah, I'm going to pause here. Right guys, after you've changed the thermostat, like we've just done, now to add the coolant, you're going to put your funnel in the reservoir like that. And the coolant we got on the ground that we just drained out to do this thermostat, this coolant's still good, so we're going to put this back in. Here's our drain, and we're just going to pour it back in the engine. Get as much drops out as I can. we go. I'll just leave that to drip for a minute, and I'm just going to pull while that all drips. Right guys, after we put the new thermostat in, it's time to fire this up. No errors at all. I didn't want to start that time. Yeah, that's our first start up. Here we go. That's a start. Normally this fires right out. I think I know why it was a bit dodgy there, because I started it earlier and I didn't let it come right to idle before I shut it off. That's why it seems to do this sort of bit where it's a bit funny, like every time I don't let it come to idle before shutting the car. So it's on a cold start and I just shut it off halfway on when it's not completely got down to idle. That's when this car seems to do that. Don't know why it does it. You might know, guys. If you know, just let me know, guys. There you go. We're down to idle. The coolant temperature gauge should pop up. It shouldn't take too long for the needle to move. Here you go. It's just sitting at idle. Here you go. Little rev. Right guys, I'm now going to pause, and look, as we speak the needle's moved. There's a little test for that. When that needle moves, there's another test for your thermostat. I'm just going to shut off now. Just gonna pop the hood. A little thermostat test for you guys. This hose here should be stone cold if the thermostat is working 100%, which we'll see now. Right. This pipe is stone cold. There's warm. This all up here is warm. All this bit's warmer. And this is stone cold. So that thermostat is doing its job, because this hose has stayed stone cold. And that's another test to say that your thermostat is working. So now we're going to pause here. Right guys, we're going to end off this video And as you know from the video, the thermostat is working really well in the V70 now. I also did a long run and it's now staying up at normal temperature. It's not dropping below, it's not going above normal temperature. It's maintaining temperature. So we've fixed the thermostat problem on the V70. So now we're going to end off this video. So if you found this video helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, as that helps YouTube recommend my content. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content like this. And share this video with your family and your friends. And have a nice day.